Oh boy, here we go. Oh, late. Yeah, I'm late. What are you gonna do about it? Oh boy. Oh god. L streamer, no, get that ass banned. Ban yourself from my chat. You're not allowed. You're not welcomed here. Oh man. Oh man. This game. This game. Ah boy. Fun. Slash ban Wasu. Yeah, exactly. Get that ass banned. Oh boy. Alright. Oh man. So here we are again. Yeah, again. I can't believe it. I got a new PC, guys. Unbelievable, I know. So I thought to myself, what better game to own you, not this game? It's fun. Don't worry about it. So I got a new PC, and I was thinking to myself, what better way to, you know, scare myself this Halloween than by giving me what? Blood pressure, anger management issues, and rising my blood pressure, my already tipping blood pressure. That's gotta be fun. Also, wow, this is loud as heck. Let me just... There we go. Okay. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear the the custom BGM that I set up for the stream, because I do not want to hear nothing but just oof, oof, ee, Minecraft sounds throughout the entire stream. Oh boy, this is already off to a great start. Oh god. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing great. Just before the stream, I went to go work out. Felt good about myself. It was nice, you know, I enjoyed feeling like I was a proper functioning member of society for a little while. But now we gotta go back into our neat room and start playing Getting Over It. Oh god. Okay. Easy first part. I still can't believe that homework. Ah. Hi, Bennett. Hi, Bennett. I prefer your... I'm a huge fan of you in Genshin. I don't like you in this game, though. Oh. Okay. That's not... What better game to spend Halloween with than by giving me blood pressure spikes? Oh boy, okay. Alright. Well, I don't want you to be here though, Benny. I prefer... Oh my... Why would you ever... Chat, why would you ever need to take a break from this game? Even my mistakes. What a great friend you are, Benny. What a great friend you are. Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh god, this is fun. I had not... Ah. Benny, I do not care about a word you are saying right now. I'm not even 5 minutes into the game and I'm already struggling. Oh, oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oof. Nice. No! Oh my gosh. Ah. Give me a second. I can't see chat like this. Onion. Okay, here we go. We're back. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Cool, Bennett. I almost cared. You almost, that's not bad, honestly. You almost made me care about what you were talking about. But I enjoyed that. That was fun. Buddy, your philosophy BS is not. Oh, Bennett did nothing wrong. Adventurer Bennett on his way. Bennett's adventure team moving out. Hey Benny, you ever heard the saying the player... Hey Bennett, you ever heard the saying, what? The player's never wrong? You could learn a thing or two about that. You know, maybe it's you that built this BS of a mountain. Ah, man. Okay, you guys might seem like, you know, wow, this is really good forward progress, considering this is my first time. It's not. I've played this game in the past under a past persona. And it took me an hour just to get to this spot. Actually, no, that's being generous. It took me 5 hours more just to get to this area alone. So all this progress you're seeing me make, Benny, can I talk now? Oh, buddy. No. Okay, well, I'm not even allowed to talk to my chat anymore. Miko, yeah? Oh boy. I can't hear the man. Oh, okay, here. Allow me to hear. Let me just make him louder so that we both can suffer here. Alright, that should be louder, right? That's weird. Give me a second. Where is... Oh, right, here we go. Getting over with Bennett Foddy. Okay, that should be what, right? You should be able to hear the volume now. If not, just give me a moment to make him super loud. I'm going to give you all premium experience here. Let me just make him supremely loud. Yeah, that should do. Alright. There we go. Beautiful. Let me just turn this up all the way. Turn this up all the way. Ah, beautiful. We can now hear Bennett talk. We can now hear Bennett talk shit about me in a philosophical way, in quality HD. This is exactly what it's all about. Not the whole... This is what streaming is all about. Not providing content to your viewers. It's the content itself, making it for the streamer. Or maybe it's the other way around, I don't know. But anyway, this part of the level, okay, I remember there's a way to get up, yeah, like that. Okay, up like that, and then just... Ooh. Okay, not bad. Could be worse. Could also not make it worse for me, hahaha. Get that, Benny? It's almost like I'm asking you to make this game not... It's almost like I'm asking you to not fuck me over, haha. Hahaha, wink wink. Oh boy. Whoa! Okay, whoa! Whoa! Okay. Alright, we cool. We cool. Yows.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Love this game. There's nothing scarier than getting blood pressures peaking on Halloween, baby.
Oof, sorry about that.
Yeah, thanks, Benny. Looks like your unluckiness is finally rubbing off on other people. You know, I have a theory that Bennett was so unlucky in Genshin that he decided to become a game developer so that he can transfer all his unluckiness to like other people. And this is just the result of all his work. Which, honestly, I can respect that. But at the same time, screw you. On one hand, I can respect that, but on the other hand, screw you for making this game. Oh, okay, okay. We cool, we cool, we cool, we cool. We cool, we cool. Oh! Okay. Okay. Slowly now. Slowly. Inch. Ever so slightly. And of course it's made out of those slipperiest most slippery rock they could find. Thank you, Bennett.
What?
You know, you gotta ask yourself something. What compels a man to make...
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
I flipping hate you, Bennett. Flip you over. Frick you, Bennett. Like, yeah, you've done this part before, just do it again, you know it's possible. Like, yeah, I know it's possible, but it's frustrating as... it's frustrating, though. No one wants to play a frustrating game now, do they?
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Those moments pass by in seconds. You mean like how all that progress I just made just flashed right before my eyes and left me, huh? Just like that? Oh.
What?
Whoa, what the?
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying, don't let it get to you.
The jazz music is really not helping Bennett. Oh my god. Okay, alright, okay. I am going to have breakfast for lunch. Speaking of which, since I'm here already, I might as well do some chatting on stream. Did you know that you can buy a heart online for like 900 million?
What?
Yeah, you can, yeah, that's the price for a heart apparently. And if you want to buy a liver, I think it's like 300 million, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I checked. Don't ask me why I'm checking for organs, it's just a thing. Just more knowledge for you, that's all. But yeah, you can buy a heart online for 900 million, and apparently they will ship it to you.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Get nasty over, boy.
Where do you get this copyright-free banjo music, Goofy?
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Oh, do they
you want the music? I can't hear the custom BGM, I set it up for stream. But if you guys want me to keep listening to the Goofy on me suffer even more. But you know what? You guys want to...
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Okay.
They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese.
Catch me in my wagon playing
They
this on
feed
the
me
way
on
to town.
cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Okay.
Ole-ole, ali-ole, ole-ole, ole-ole, ali-ole, let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, no.
Oh my god. Okay.
$10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Okay.
Going where the weather suits my clothes.
Bounce myself out.
I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Ole-ole, ole-ole, le-ole, ali-ole, le-ole, ali-ole, ole-ole, ali-ole. Calm down, boy, calm down.
Okay.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, that'd be a pretty cool skin though, Prospector Miyako. I would love that as a skin. Okay, slowly now. Slowly observe my immaculate skill. Prospector, exactly. Darn fine day to go get some gold, y'all. Oh! Me and my donkey told me I finally found some gold. Oh god. Quick, hide you, it's the sheriff. Let them find you.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused.
Oh,
When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
alright.
And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture.
Okay.
B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Billie Eilish. Okay, I'm sorry, that's... oh no, I'm gonna get cancelled. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Whoop. Ooh, hoo, hoo. There we go. Okay. Whoop.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain.
Whoop.
A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it.
Easy
Grand,
now.
infinite, and unsorted.
Easy, chat, easy. I don't know why so many people hate this game.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
So cool, if only I knew anything.
Everything's
that they
fresh
would
for
say.
about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
You know, I want to wrap some of the stuff that, what?
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill,
Okay.
filed in with the bland things?
Alright, okay. Easy. Right. Okay. Alright. Okay, now. Okay. I saw my life flash before my eyes, gosh. Alright. Okay. Okay, whoa. Wow. I didn't expect that to work, but hey, whatever. I'm gonna look the gift horse in the mouth. Okay, alright. Whoa ho ho! Alright. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's like a giant mouth above here. I'm gonna try and jump so you guys can see it. There. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's the tooth, and then there's the mouth inside. Whoa, man. Okay. I wish I could jump higher, but...
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
I am so... Oh. Okay. Alright. No problemo. So I've been thinking about streaming Rust recently. I'm not sure if that would be an interesting stream because the fact that I am playing alone makes it seem like it's not a can't even talk properly. This is fine. Hold on, let me grab my coffee. Oh good, I'm out of coffee, just what I need to make this game better.
No.
No, what do you mean no? Yes, we are climbing this. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, like I was saying, I've been thinking about streaming Rust, but I'm not sure if that would be an interesting game to stream. Mainly because Rust, I've watched Hololive played Rust, and it is interesting to watch if you have Can I talk about Rust without being kicked off the curb? Thank you. Can you not pull me over for like 2 seconds? Oh man, okay, how do I increase the sensitivity on this? Okay. So, like I was saying, Rust. It seems like an interesting game to like stream. I've been thinking about it, but like I said, again, I'm probably repeating myself because of this stupid level. It seems interesting, but I'm not sure how many people would actually want to see it. Is the issue, I guess? Question mark. Also, see, Rust seems like one of those really long-term games, and it would be cool, although it would be interesting if I could play Phasmo.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities,
Okay, you know what?
a
This
still and quiet conscience.
It could be worse.
William Shakespeare.
It could be worse. Let's look on the net positive. The net positive.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now.
I'll go
Abraham Lincoln.
This isn't exactly what I would call happier, but hey, I guess some people are masochist, right? I ain't got no kink shame, I'm gonna judge, not gonna judge.
No.
Okay, so another game that I have been planning for Halloween is Phasmophobia, obviously. An easy pick, no-brainer. Though I would like to stream it with more people so that I could get more consistent views and just get, you know, more people to come in and watch stuff. I am teetering on the edge of death right now. You know what? You know what? Okay, alright. We're just lucky! We're just lucky! This is fun. Jokes on me, Bennett. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, Bennett, so jokes on me for making me fun. I want this just gives me more stream content. For the content wall. I don't get it, you might not see it, but that was intentional. 100%. That sounds louder than you. Yeah, I figured so. Let me just... There we go. That should be better. The game sounds alright. But anyway, like I was saying, Phasmophobia, new office. It looks kind of good. Alright, I want to stream it, but I also would like to have, like, some people stream it with, not just by my lonesome. But maybe that's just me. I will have to talk to more people if I do plan on streaming the game in the near future, I suppose. What else? Oh shoot. Oh god, please. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. What the flip? Get on there. There we go. Oh! Get the... This is fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm flipping fine. Okay, alright. Okay, so, like I was saying, it would be interesting if I could find, like, a, what other horror games are there that are coming out recently? What other horror games would be cool to play for Halloween? I have an interesting game that I found recently. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's clone, but it is probably the funniest clone, or at least, you know, probably the best clone, I suppose, in my personal opinion, that I found recently. Pacify? I don't know what Pacify is, so I'll have to go look this up later. It does sound interesting. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Let me just Google this up. This is probably bad to do on stream, but you know what? Screw it, right? Let's see. Pacify. Pacify. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, I saw some images about it. Looks interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, I will definitely give it a look. Looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of like a Hello Neighbor game, like no, not Hello Neighbor. Although I would like to play Hello Neighbor, just not the full version of the game. I heard how nightmarish that the full version is. But other than that, Asify, yeah, Grandma, wasn't it called Granny? Granny's house, I think? Yeah, Granny's house, I think. I heard Granny. It reminds me a lot of Granny's house. Oh, right, Granny. I've been literally saying the game name. Granny seems like an interesting game, but it would be better for a video rather than a stream because I imagine I would be dying a lot. Okay, yowzers. Yowzers. Okay. Okay, let's get up here, grab this rock, over here, slowly arch ourselves up, this, and then just up. Also, I forgot to mention, but today's stream is probably going to be short because for these rage kind of games, I'm going to be honest, I don't think I can be entertaining if all I'm doing is literally just climbing a mountain. I'm not sure I can continue being this entertaining while, you know, I'm gonna burn myself out slowly. Ha 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 ha. Screw you. I'm not sure I can be this entertaining just climbing a mountain for this long, so I'm probably gonna make this one a short stream. So that, you know, it'll be short bursts of me just raging at a mountain cliff. Also, it'll be easier to edit this into a video later on. Okay. Up we go. Yet. Why did they have to make this portion so... How do you sing that Gangsta Paradise again? You know what? I'll just edit. Editor, edit me singing Gangsta Paradise to my odds now later on. Thank you. Oh, okay. Also, no, I don't have an edit. I don't have an edit. I didn't hire an editor. I'm the editor. I'm just telling future me what to edit this later on. This is gonna be so fun to edit. Get up the... Oh man. Okay. But anyway, do you guys have any plans for Halloween? I personally don't think I have any plans for Halloween. Let's see. Halloween. What would be interesting to do for Halloween? Where I am from, at least, trick-or-treating is not a very popular thing. Hell, even Halloween is not that popular of a thing here. We do still do costumes and stuff, which is cool, I suppose. But Christmas usually is the celebration that everyone comes to, but I'm pretty sure that's just 90% of everyone. But Halloween, usually spoopy month, but I can't think of anything spoopy to do for Halloween. I think it's mainly because of my personal experience not really going out, and also Halloween in general is kinda... Okay, maybe it's just me, but have you guys been feeling like Halloween's recently been getting more and more mid? Like, okay, not to throw shade at people who still celebrate Halloween. If you still do, good on ya. But Halloween in general just feels like it's been getting more and more, like, it's just the soul of Halloween is just not there. Like, it's all just corporate business stuff. Like all them. Yeah, exactly. Halloween got less hype over the years. It just feels like it's all just corporate business now. It's not like, you know, fun like back when it used to be, like people going out and really like just having fun and, you know, spooping, scaring people around. All of it now is just in just radio advertisements and just, you know, trying to sell you the what Halloween discounts and whatnot. It feels like, you know, nowadays Halloween is just more of a corporate celebration rather than, you know, something that you get excited about. I feel that the same way for Christmas too, but Christmas gets a pass on this because what was it? Yeah, Christmas at least you still get around with family and stuff, or, you know, friends if that's what you're more into, of course. But Halloween in general, just like I never see people like go out and like, yo, it's Halloween. It's usually just on the internet where it's like it's spoopy month and it's just the same, you know, skeleton memes, which I'm gonna be honest, gets boring after the first 5 memes. Yeah, like I said, there's the mouth. So overall, Halloween it just doesn't have that hype anymore. Nowadays, it's just, what is the scariest game, or what's the scariest movie coming out, and you just sit around and watch movies with your family or, you know, friends. Stream on Discord, eat some candy, play some, you know, Overwatch 2. Please don't, that game is cancer for you. But you get the idea. It's just, you know, it's not exactly what it used to be. I miss when Halloween was, you know, back when you would go around actually trick-or-treating, going from door to door, finding people. But nowadays with, you know, crime and these strangers, don't talk to strangers now, being a thing, it's getting harder and harder to, you know, really get that Halloween vibe going on. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Do you guys feel the same way? Or maybe this is just me, you know, going on a rant without having any real basis to what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's just how I feel about Halloween. Although, what has improved for Halloween over the years? What do you guys think have improved in Halloween?
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically.
We're just getting older.
Now everyone's turned off by that.
Maybe that's true. Yeah,
they want to burn through it quickly.
Too.
A quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
I want to rap this one day, man. I really want to just get like what? I really just want to just get the whole like Bennett's entire like script thing, and where the parts where he rhymes, I just want to get those parts and then edit them together. Canada Halloween hype, very good though. I haven't seen that yet. Although I have heard that Turkey and Turkey and Switzerland, they still have a lot of hype for their Halloweens, which is cool. Good on them. I like that, you know, they're still keeping tradition of Halloween, because I feel like Halloween should be celebrated more often. No cap. It's very rare nowadays that we get like, you know, a celebration where we get together and stuff that isn't New Year or, you know, Halloween or Christmas. And other celebrations just feel kind of mid compared to those two, where like it's a super huge hype. But yeah, good on Canada for like, you know, keeping the tradition. I'm actually really proud of them for doing that. They're one of the few places left that actually celebrate Halloween. What else? What has improved about Halloween over the years? Horror movies. Yeah, that's another thing about Halloween, I guess. There's a lot of horror movies. I remember when It used to be a really cool thing. I remember when everyone used to be like, yo, it's the new It movie.
Now I know,
I'm gonna be honest.
Most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Oh, look at this guy. He thinks I have 10 million views. Look at him. Oh, you're funny, Bennett. But yeah, Halloween horror movies. Halloween horror movies. I haven't heard. I can't think of any new horror movies that I've genuinely been, you know, super massively into. Horror movies back then, I guess, like, okay.
You'll be back here again and again. Avenge and repent until you've ascended. Or until you're contented.
Could be worse, honestly. You know what?
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
Cool. Can I talk now, Bennett? Alright. Horror movies. I feel like horror movies in general just felt like they are... Am I stuck? Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't do this to me. Please don't. Please don't stuck me like this. Horror comedy is far better these days. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen any good horror comedy in a while. It would be cool if you had some recommendations. Horror comedy, now that's a strange one. Scary movies are probably the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to horror comedy. But I feel like the scary movies, okay, Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flame for this, but a lot of the scary movies kind of mid. The first one was peak content. Second one was okay. Fourth one I've never actually watched. But eighth and above, I just felt like, you know, they keep getting more and more mid. And they're just like, you know, not as good as I remember them to be. Maybe it's just nostalgia talking, but I remember them used to be a lot funnier back in the day. Like they used to be, you know, jokes that after that just weren't haha boobies or haha dick joke or, you know, something along those lines. Too chaotic because too many ghosts and urban legends. Yeah, exactly. It feels like nowadays horror movies just like what? They don't really have to try anymore if you get what I'm saying. Horror comedy nowadays feels like an Amy Schumer skit, but with a budget and without Amy Schumer in it. It feels like it has no soul whatsoever. And it just feels like the same. If you watch this, if you get what I'm trying to say is, if you watch a single modern horror comedy, you've seen like all of them. But maybe it's because I'm not digging hard enough into horror comedy, and I haven't like found one that really, you know, tickles my bone, like, you know, feels good to watch. Maybe that's just me. Although indie horror projects, I genuinely like indie horror projects. They have like a lot of good indie horror projects that I've seen so far. If you guys have seen before, there's one YouTube series called Megan is Missing. It's really good. I've watched it, and it is super horrifying because it's realistic. It's something that can genuinely happen to anybody. You know, if you guys don't know, I'll try and summarize it the best I can without spoiling it. Our protagonist is the character Meg.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Whoa, baby, we're back again. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's this movie called Megan is Missing. Without going too deep into it, our protagonist Megan meets up with a dude online, and they kind of hit it off, but something happens to her along the way, and something happens to the dude that she is dating. I won't spoil it for anyone here, and if chat you've watched before, please don't spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, because it'd be nice if they could just explore this topic on their own. That's a really good horror movie, but it came out I think in 2019. A more recent one is The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. That's a really good horror movie too. I feel like indie projects just hit harder sometimes. Like the short films that are made by student projects, in terms of horror ones, at least the ones that I like to watch, they're really good. Like Horror Dystopia, and they got a lot of one as well. Is horror getting stale, or have I seen all that it has to offer? No, you have not seen all that it is to offer. It's just that a lot of the horror stuff we get today, right, is all the what? Corporate stuff that we've seen a million times, and there's just no soul to it. Like, okay, it feels like there's a blueprint that they follow, and once they follow that blueprint, it's kind of like, you know, it guarantees them to make profit. They don't really care about, you know, yeah, exactly, repetitive, like what Neil said. It's repetitive. It doesn't feel new. It doesn't feel like it has passion under it, which is kind of a shame, because I want, you know, more horror movies to succeed, and I want, like, you know, when our new generation comes in, right, they have new and interesting horror topics to come in with, and not just, you know, the same horror plot BS that come out. Do you guys remember an old... Okay, this is an old movie that came out. They didn't bother to make a slight change, lol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is an old horror movie. But do you guys remember Cabin in the Woods? This is a really old horror movie. That movie was one of the first of its kind to feature the idea of a bunch of friends going into a woods and, you know, going into a woods, and then, you know, something bad happens to them, and they were kind of warned, like, don't go into that cabin, don't stay there. And, you know, being the dumb kids, like, fuck adults, you know, we can do whatever we want, we're better than them. Which, you know, okay, it sounds like a boring concept nowadays, but back then it was fresh. It had soul to it. And now it feels like every 5 or so movies, it's the same concept as Cabin in the Woods. Which is a shame, because Cabin in the Woods was a really good movie. Sinister is another interesting movie. Sinister is a movie about a guy that finds a bunch of videotapes, and each one details about how a family that lived in the house before them died. And I'm not gonna spoil the movie too much. Again, if you guys want to see it, you can find a trailer for it on YouTube, or better yet, just watch the movie. I highly recommend Sinister. Just the first one though. I don't recommend the sequel. The sequel is kinda mid. It's not bad, but you know, it's just not worth your time. But Sinister, the movie itself, really good stuff. Really good stuff. It really, like, Slenderman movies are trash, all of them. Agreed. Fully agree. Slenderman movies never seem to know how to hit it off. Like, okay, even like indie projects of Slenderman, I really, if you can't tell, I'm trying to like stall time because I don't want to move from this place. But Slenderman movies, like even indie projects, Slenderman movies always have felt
but on
like,
the off
you know,
chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
Ben, have you ever considered being a rapper? You'd make tons of great tunes for like Sound Jungle or whatnot. But anyway, like I was saying... Oh man, okay. Wow, we're finally here. Okay. Slenderman movies, even the indie project ones, like the small-time movie one...
is sweet, juicy fruit, locked inside a bit.
Can you shut up for a second, Bennett? Okay, let me talk first for a second. Slenderman movies have always been kind of mid, honestly. A lot of them, even the ones that are made by...
That's not how I feel about it.
Even the ones made by like indie companies that try to put soul into them, it feels like they're the same concept of just run away from a dude and find 8 pages. Challenge. I remember back in the day when
it's coffee, it's grapefruit, it's
what was it? What was it again? Oh yeah, there was a wasn't there like a corporate business that tried to make a proper Slenderman movie, but then they got like cancelled for it because of, I don't know, some rape issue or something. This is back in the day, but do you guys remember when they were trying to make a Jeff the Killer movie? Yeah, this is a real thing that happened. They genuinely tried to make Jeff the Killer the movie. I'm not sure what happened to that project, but it never happened. Surprisingly. The Jeff the Killer movie never... It gained a lot of traction, a lot of hype back in the day, which I can see why. But it just never took off. The concept of it, of just the Jeff the Killer movie, just never happened. Which is kind of a shame, because it kind of cringe now, but you have to understand back in the day, you know, it's probably really popular among kids.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between 2 moments of joy.
Fun.
Peace is the interlude between 2 wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
But anyway, have you guys ever seen like any good like short horror films, like the ones made by indie companies? Jeff back in the day is genuinely terrifying. Yeah, exactly. Because I think the scary thing about Jeff back in the day wasn't the whole lore about him killing his family. Okay, guys, listen up, alright? Let me present my hot take for a moment. Jeff the Killer, with his backstory, is mid. Is completely mid. It is so mid. It is horrible. It is done to death. But imagine if you were just a kid, right? And you saw this picture online of just like a white dude smiling. And there was no context. Nothing to it. It's just this dude smiling, and it's just a YouTube video about him. Like, no backstory whatsoever. That would be genuinely terrifying. Because you don't know what he is. You don't know what it is. You just know him by a name Jeff the Killer. And you know, that was what's so interesting about him back in the day. You could make up your own thing about him. You could, like, you know, have your own theory or have your own ideas about what the character is. But now you just know that he's just, you know, some dude who lost his family and, oh no, killed his family and then, you know, cut his face up. It's not as scary anymore. Ben Drowned was a really scary creepypasta as well back in the day. Another popular creepypasta was TikTok, Tiki Toby. Yeah, Tiki Toby. Man, I haven't said that name in a long time. I remember Tiki Toby being super popular back in the creepypasta fandom. God. I know, like, Ben Drowned is, like, you know, more popular, but Tiki Toby is kind of like, you have to be in the creepypasta fandom to, like, know about Tiki Toby. If you weren't there, oh fellas, if you weren't there for Tiki Toby, you weren't living it, man. He had so many fanfics about him. I never really understood what he was, but I genuinely really like his art. Hold on, let me see if I can get a photo of him. Hold on, let me see if I can get a photo of him real quick for the stream. Well, give me a second here. Hold on, let me see if I can get a photo of him up and running so that I can show you an image of him. Where is it? Hold on a second, wait, I show you. Hold on a second. Okay, here he is. This is a really, like, bad image, but it's the best one I could find in, like, short time. But yeah, I don't want to, like, get this strike down, so, like, I'm removing this, like, instantly. Yeah, okay. But yeah, you guys get the idea. This guy, for some reason, was really popular back in the day. I never fully understood what he was, but it was interesting to, like, see him as a concept. And I remember back in the day, lots of people would love to, like, cosplay this dude. I think it was just the idea of his name and his, like, character and everything that was just really cool. But I remember, like, you know, there was a lot of, like, you know, Tiki Toby X-Reader fan fictions about him, and it was just, like, you know, the most insane, unhinged stuff. Ayuwoki and the Rake. Hold on. I feel like I heard that before. Give me a second. Let me search this up. Ayuwoki and the Rake. Ayuwoki and the Rake. Ayuwoki. Oh, I know the Rake. Ayuwoki. Ooh. Okay, wow. This is old. This is really old. Yeah. I completely forgot about Ayuwoki. The Rake I know because now he goes by a different name, Skin Stealer, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically the same thing, just rebranded and given a different name by Zoomers. But I like the Rake idea. If I'm not mistaken, he was originally in, like, the Russian sleep experiment creepypastas. That was a really cool concept, honestly. The Rake, very, very popular. Yeah, exactly. It's so weird. Like, we're going down this, like, memory lane of just creepypastas. Ben Drowned was really popular back in the day. Okay, I know that there was a Jeff the Killer female version. I know that there was a girl version of him that people made. I just don't remember him. What was her name? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. Chat, could you look it up for me? Thank you. But I remember there was a female version of like Jeff the Killer.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
Okay, so I like the old creepypastas. I wish that creepypastas were still a thing, honestly. As cringe as I may be cringe, y'all, but at least I'm free. But yeah, I really wish that we had more like modern day creepypastas. But I suppose that, you know, it took form of like the back rooms is a modern day creepypasta, but I suppose no. I would say the back rooms is more like a modern day version of SCPs. Like the idea of creepypastas back in the day, it used to like all about that found footage and whatnot. It really was entertaining. Vaporeon creepypasta, copy pastas, yeah, true. Oh man, but yeah, I miss that era of internet. Horror back in the day, I don't know, it just felt like, you know, every time horror came up during Halloween, the internet community at least used to take this event as a time to really like get their spoopy on. Like really have like really good internet stuff. Siren Head has many potentials, I agree, but it gets cringy over time. Agreed. Siren Head, when it was first released, really cool concept idea. But over time, like, you know, it just became super overdone. And you know, nowadays it's like, what? GTA 5, I get chased down by Siren Head. Which, oh man, it's just so annoying to watch. I genuinely like the idea of just, you know, like this entity, this dark, mysterious entity that makes this sound, and you know, it does, you do not know what it did. You don't know what it does, it just makes this horrifying sound, and you know, you don't know, should you run or... I'm gonna lose my reason. I'm ready to blow my top. Now it's my baby. Okay guys, so this is a fun stream now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The less you know, the more horrifying it gets. Agreed. Like fear of the unknown. This is what I consider, you know, really fear. What real fear is, at least, you know. Not knowing what the thing does made it creepy. Like, okay. Let me give you guys an example. If imagine the back rooms, right? Okay, let me amuse me for a second, guys. Imagine the back rooms, right? But without the levels, without an escape, without any of the, you know, no clipping and whatnot. It's just the minute you ended up in the back rooms, all you can do is walk an endless hallway full of just like the scariest shit ever. No scary stuff, just an endless yellow room, alright? That stretches on forever. No monsters, no entities, just you alone with the buzzing and humming of the lights and the endless yellow walls. That's it. That's the entire back rooms. No levels, no monsters, no nothing. No smilers, no skin stealers, nothing. Just you alone, walking forever. That is terrifying because, you know, you have no escape. You are alone. But the scary thing is that, you know, you don't really know if you're alone. You start hallucinating and start thinking to yourself. Maybe you start hallucinating and start hearing sound where there is no sound. And, you know, you eventually start to go crazy. That, to me at least, is what real fear is, you know. Not like scary monsters that, you know, can kill you, or, you know, creepy entities that look scary. Yeah, exactly. See? Yeah, just you alone, walking forever. That's the idea. It's unnerving. Agreed, right? Instead of the whole idea of, you know, you can escape if you know how to no clip, or if you walk a certain distance, you know that there's like people waiting for you on the other side. The idea that you don't know when it's going to end. You don't know how long you'll walk for. You just know that you're in this room and you're walking, and every corner you turn right, you don't know if you are just hallucinating or if you are like starting to hear things, or maybe that's just, you know, if there's something actually there. Terror to me at least is when you walk into a house and everything in your house is the same, but it's been replaced by an exact copy. Think about that. Think about that for a second, chat. Just give yourself, entertain the idea for a minute. Just imagine you walked into your house, right, and everything there is like exactly the same, but it's been replaced by an exact copy of the same thing. And I'm not just talking like your house, like your room, your clothes or whatnot. Like your entire family, the people you know, have been replaced by an exact copy of them. Imagine. The concept has the backrooms alone, without any entities, was already a terrifying concept. The idea that you are alone, and you are alone forever, is terrifying in its own. It did not need entities to make it any more scarier. It was scarier without the entities. Which is honestly why I find the backrooms so disappointing nowadays. Call me an elitist, call me a purist, I suppose, but this is what I genuinely think about the backrooms. I genuinely wish that, you know, the backroom stayed the way it was. Just this horrifying amalgamation of just an endless room, an endless yellow hallway with the buzzing of light. That's it. That would be really creepy. But, I suppose if it was just that, I guess it wouldn't have the traction that it has today. It wouldn't gain the popularity it has today. So, in a way, in order for it to gain popularity, it had to appeal to, like, you know, what the majority of people like. But I prefer psychological horror, at least, because psychological horror doesn't rely on, like, things... It doesn't require, like, a giant boogeyman to be there, but rather, in my opinion, at least, the scariest monster that you can ever come up with is the ones in your head. Because you know what scares you best. You know what scares you the most.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these.
But yeah, you know what scares you the most.
Greenleaf Whittier.
You know that, you know, the only thing that can scare you more than... The only thing that can scare you more than a giant, you know, boogeyman is what's in your head. Because you know what's scarier. You know what's scary to you. Exactly. See, chat? See? I wish that there were more movies that played on this concept. It played with this concept very, very well. Stephen King, in my opinion, made a very good psychological horror movie while still appealing to the mass public, because the idea is a clown that can take a shape of anything that you fear. Imagine you're a kid and, you know, it's not the clown itself that you're afraid of, but the things that he can create that you're afraid of. That is an amazing concept for a horror movie. It's just a shame that, you know, it is the star of the show. But, you know, I digress, I suppose. I suppose some people are afraid of clowns, which, honestly, fair enough. Personally, I never found an issue with clowns, but I can understand, like, you know, people's, why people are creeped out about clowns. Oh, baby. But yeah, I suppose that's just my long overdue rant. What? That's just my long overdue rant about, like, horror stuff. I just kind of want... I suppose in my way, this is just me, like, this is just my cope talking about, like, why I wish that more creepypasta horror stuff was, like, you know, catered to, like, doing more interesting stuff. But, you know, different people, different takes. Maybe it's just me going on a schizo rant, you know, not knowing what I'm talking about. But hey, can't hurt to have an opinion, right? Alright, let's settle down here for a minute and then try to climb up this. Okay, we go. All right, all right. All right.
If you try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
Andre, I want to read that quote later on. It seems interesting. Would you guys, honest question, genuine question here, would you guys prefer if I played these like casual like games where I just like don't really engage
Don't
with the
hate the
game,
player, hate
but
the
you know,
game.
engage more with the
I see.
audience? Because I enjoy this. I genuinely enjoy just talking to you guys and just sharing
When
my
to the sessions
my
of sweet silent
cancelable
thought,
takes.
I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste.
Oh man.
William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
You know what? That's fine. I do like talking heads. You know what? Alright, I'll take that as a yes. Because I genuinely want to find more topics to like talk to you guys about. Because I enjoy this. I enjoy just having like short streams where I talk about things and just go on schizo rants about things that I do not like. It's genuinely fun. I'd argue more fun than just, you know, playing a game and not really having benefit out of it. Because, okay, I have no issues with games, right? I have no issues with games, honestly. That, you know, people that just play games and want to, like, stream it for the audience, that's fine. That's fine by me. But I feel like, if you want to play a game right, and you're not doing, like, super impressive feats and whatnot, and you're just playing the game, unless you have, like, a really, really interesting, like, kooky personality, it's really hard to, like, for your audience to get engaged if they don't themselves play the game. I suppose this is a reason why Hololive enjoys playing Minecraft, because it's a game everyone plays, and you know, it's an easy game where you can chat and talk while you just play the game. Apex Legends, I'd argue... Okay. Probably a really bad take, but Apex Legends, in my opinion at least, is a good just chatting game. Because most of the time you're just running around collecting gear, which gives you a lot of time to just engage with chat. And, you know, engage with the audience to talk with them. Like, okay, for at least anyone who has played Apex in the chat, or like anyone who has watched streamers chat, right? Unless they're playing in a high-level tournament, they're most of the time going to be talking to chat, or, you know, gonna be like talking about their day and whatnot. Which I genuinely, you know, appreciate. I appreciate, you know, streamers making an effort to try and talk to people. It's genuinely refreshing to see that. I love like people that engage with their audience and, you know, don't make them feel like they're just an audience and instead part of the experience. Which is why when I see like Apex streamers who like do talk a lot, right, and not just talk about, oh, I have like low shields, or oh, I need to get meds, but instead talk about like their day or whatever topic comes to mind. That's genuinely fun. I genuinely wish that more streamers did that. Like, okay, I don't know what they're talking about, but I genuinely like Toa's like Apex streams, because she collabs with a lot of friends, usually, at least usually, whenever she plays with people. And I like just watching people interact with one another. I feel like that's what gives a stream life, and it's what makes the stream, like, you know, go from, alright, I suppose, you know, it's what makes a stream goes from a dime a dozen to like a diamond in the rough. The ability to like chat with other people while you play a game is an ability that I find admirable, especially when you have like low viewers, or just like, you know, when your stream is like going super turbo fast. That is really impressive, and I wish that more streamers did that. So I'm also a small streamer, but just a small heads up to other streamers who might come across the video. But talk about anything, literally anything. I literally just started the Halloween topic because I was just ranting about how I hated what was the word? I hated new horror movies and stuff, and it devolved into me talking about creepypastas and then into the back rooms and just going on a nostalgia trip. that's fun about a stream. I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say that, you know, you watch a stream not because you want to watch the game itself, but how the streamer plays the game and interacts with the game and the audience while they're playing the game. I don't know, maybe some people don't agree with this notion, but I do think that, you know, it is an admirable take, at least, in my opinion. Okay, I'll try and get up to, like, the boxes, and then I'll probably end the stream today here. I really want to talk more, but I feel like if I go into the 2-hour mark, I'll start, like, losing you guys' attention, and I'll just be playing the game on my own, which is not what I want. I genuinely want to try and create content where, like, I talk about stuff that I want, but I get feedback as well from you guys. So I know that, you know, I know this content is what you guys want, and this content is what I should be trying to focus on. So, hey, if chatting content is up your alley, then drop by and say hi, because I'm streaming almost every day, baby. Almost every weekday. I wish I could stream on weekends, but that's gonna be hard, at least for now. Maybe the boxes should be saved for another day. I think I could try to make it work later on, at least. Okay. Well, regardless. What do you guys think? Do you prefer short streams, or do you think that long streams are better? Long streams, in my opinion, I can never keep my attention on long streams, I'm gonna be honest. And I don't think that, you know, it's healthy for your viewers, because you give them the idea of FOMO. Short better, yeah, agreed. See? Short streams are, in my opinion... Okay, I stopped here. Let me just finish up my point here, and then I guess I'll end the stream today. But I think short streams are better because, like, it doesn't... your viewers don't feel like they're getting FOMO'd, fear of missing out, by, like, you know, getting your viewers, be like, oh, I couldn't watch my Oshi today because they're streaming, like, 5 hours, or, like, I couldn't watch my Oshi because they couldn't, like, stream at this hour. Long streams are okay because I know the point of long streams. If you guys don't know the point of long streams, let me just break it down like this. Long streams generate more revenue because, you know, more people watch and makes more money. But there's another, if you want a passionate reason for longer streams and not just corporate reasons like money and whatnot.
Patience is the foundation of
long streams
peace.
is because people
Make anger your
usually
enemy.
can't tune in
Harm
at
comes
the
to those who
time
know
you
only
are
victory
going to
and do
stream.
not know defeat.
So by having a
fault with
longer
yourself
stream,
and
you
not
are
with others.
guaranteeing people more chances to at
Short
least
of your
come
own
in and say
goals,
hi,
that you'll surpass those
which
who exceed
is
theirs.
good if you have a big audience, but if you have
Go
just
out,
a small audience, then I believe that, you know, you should respect your audience's time and try to make the stream just 1 or maximum 2 hours and then just end it there. But yeah, I think I droned on for way
She
too
smiled
long,
in
and even the
defeat
game
with
doesn't want me to keep
unconquerable
playing
eyes.
anymore. So
Alex.
I'm gonna end the stream here today. I enjoyed this. I genuinely enjoyed talking to you guys about, like, me ranting about movies and whatnot. But I think this is going to be a good stopping point where, like, I droned on for a good enough time, but I didn't, like, take up too much time. But anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, hey, drop a like, really appreciate. Subscribe, share the stream, share me ranting about stuff. I genuinely really appreciate the support. And if all else fails, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.